Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. Today on the episode, you see the title, we're making the case. The egg, it's the greatest food, the greatest star, the greatest co-star, the greatest ingredient there is. Not just in our food in America, but around the globe. Let's get into it.
Welcome to Bottles and Bites Without Borders, where every sip and every bite tell a story. Rob is your host. Each week, he will take you on a delicious journey, from vineyard tales and distillery secrets to culinary traditions. So, grab a favorite drink, a plate of something tasty, and join us for another adventure with Bottles and Bites.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. Say hello to my lovely bride, Sandra. How you doing, babe?
I'm good.
We're here. I think I'm here to make the case, and you might put up a little fight with me.
Okay.
About the egg being the greatest protein, whether it's the star of the dish, the co-star, or a behind the scenes, not seen, kind of keeping everything together type of ingredient. Do you agree with that? I felt like when I talked to you about this, you were going, well, I'm not so sure.
You're exactly right. I wasn't too sure. Then we talked some more about it. I was like, well, okay, I think I see where you're going.
I got you on board?
You got me on board.
Okay, well, we're going to go through and have a fun conversation. I'm going to bring up some things. You can give me your thoughts, your input, your feedback.
Okay.
And probably more than likely just agree with me the whole time. I don't see...
yes, I always agree with you.
I don't see many areas for disagreement. I mean, this is pretty much an open and shut case.
You think so?
Yeah. I do think that the egg kind of flies under the radar. You know, a few years ago, Carter and I did an episode on the hot dog and the lack of respect. You know, you always hear about burgers. How much do you really hear about the hot dog?
Never.
And I kind of feel like the egg is that same way. We kind of take it for granted. It's kind of underappreciated. It's kind of undervalued for how important it is to our cuisines across our culture here in America, but I think across cultures around the globe. I mean, we're going to dive into that a little bit. Is that a big statement? Do you think I'm kind of, am I reaching a little bit, do you think?
Well, you say across the globe.
Across the globe.
That's a big statement there.
Well, we're going to educate you. I think let's start with this. Let me start by making the case as to the big, bold statement that I made.
Okay.
That the egg, in a sports term, is the GOAT. It's the greatest of all time. It deserves the GOAT status in the kitchen.
Really?
Oh, I believe so.
Okay.
I think it's affordable. I think it's accessible. And I definitely think it's global. It's one ingredient with endless applications. I mean, I think you might even be a little surprised when we get into where the egg goes and how it can transform itself and be used in so many different ways to make dishes better. I think you're going to go, I forgot about that. Exactly. Underappreciated, undervalued. The egg.
I would say, yes, people probably don't put a lot of thought into an egg. And, you know, recipes call for 1 egg, 2 eggs. They're like, okay, 1 egg, 2 eggs, and not necessarily understanding what that egg will bring to a dish.
Why it's in there.
Right.
Okay. We're going to get into some of that. And at the end of this, I'm going to ask you the question.
Okay.
And this will either prove my point, or if you have an answer, well, it may mean we need to have another conversation. I'm going to ask the question.
Okay.
What other ingredient can do as much as the egg? Now, we're asking that now, but we're going to wait till we finish going through this, and that's what I'm going to ask you. What other ingredient can do as much as the egg?
I have a thought.
Versatile. Well, we're going to find out. Don't say the potato. Don't say the potato.
I'm not going to say, but I have a thought.
Okay. Let's start with this. Let's start with the egg being the star.
Yes.
The star of the dish.
Okay.
Here in America, I think if you looked at a category, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, egg being the star, it's going to really shine at the breakfast for Americans.
Oh, for sure.
So let's talk about some of those.
Okay.
The types of eggs that you can cook. This is where we get into how versatile this little nugget is. I mean, you can do over easy. You can do sunny side up. You can do a fried egg, with those crispy edges and that soft centers. Mm-hmm. Poached eggs, scrambled eggs, omelets. I mean, come on. That you can do deviled eggs. You can do egg salad sandwiches.
Yep.
I mean, the versatility of this, amazing.
I would agree with you.
Okay.
Yep.
And what's curious is the way that you can use this ingredient, the egg, to do these different types of foods because they're very different. You know, an over easy egg is so different than a poached egg. Mm-hmm. And a scrambled egg, obviously, is so different than a sunny side up egg. But even in the world of scrambled eggs, you can do low and slow and you get this kind of creamy, curdy kind of egg. Mm-hmm. Or you can do fast and hot with this more kind of quick and fluffy kind of egg that some people put these little brown marks on them that I'm not a fan of.
And I am.
I'm looking at somebody. I mean, it's just, I will tell you this. I think in America, we don't treat the egg with the respect it deserves. Most people don't cook eggs properly.
Well, and that's funny you say that because I was remembering some episode of like Master Chef or something with Gordon Ramsay. And I remember one of his quizzes or tests on the new chefs was seeing how they cooked a scrambled egg. Because he says that is a very hard dish to cook is a scrambled egg. And you think, oh, scrambled egg, how hard could that be? But apparently it's pretty hard because he likes it a certain way, more soft.
Well, and you got to be patient.
Yes.
Cooking the right kind of soft scramble, it's low heat. It's constant. It's almost like a risotto, constantly stirring, low heat, on the heat, off the heat, making sure you work it in properly. But I agree with Chef Ramsay. I mean, I think being able to cook a scrambled egg the right way, I don't know if it's the right way because it's all subjective, right? It's what you like. But in a way that somebody tells you and knowing how to use that particular technique for that type of scramble, I think shows a lot about your ability to cook in the kitchen.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Because I do remember you say that, and we talk about the scrambled egg. I do remember going to a restaurant out in Austin, Texas, and we went with a friend for brunch, or I ordered an omelet. Just your regular omelet. And I have to say that was the best omelet I had. And not necessarily the cheese filling inside, but the egg, the way it was cooked.
Okay.
Amazing. It was delicious.
I'm going to say that you probably had a French style omelet.
Probably.
Versus an American style omelet.
Oh, yes.
What did you have inside?
To be honest,
is this when you
not.
went with?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I didn't go.
No.
And I will say, omelets, not all omelets are created equal. There's the American omelet.
Right.
And then there's the French omelet.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the difference, you might ask? Well, the American omelet is not about the egg. It's not the star. The filling, the ham and cheese, the bacon and mushrooms and cheese. What's on the inside is the star.
Right.
When you talk about the French omelet, it's all about the egg. It's the way you build this omelet, fold this omelet. It's creamy and fluffy on the inside. It's about the egg still being the star where you might top it with a little creme fraiche, some chives. That's your omelet.
And I believe that's exactly what I had. Because to be honest, I believe it was a French restaurant that we went to for brunch. And it was absolutely delicious.
Just a little preview or sneak or how do you want to call it? There's a YouTube show coming from me.
From you.
On cooking scrambled eggs and the two different omelets that I think both have their place, but are very different. The French omelet and the American omelet. Yeah, definitely. Going to do a little YouTube show that'll be coming out here pretty soon in the next couple of weeks. So look for that. So yeah, when you cook these kind of eggs, these breakfast stars, if you will, technique matters. It changes everything. And again, showing the versatility of this. I mean, it's the same ingredient. You crack it from that same shell, but how you handle it from there changes everything.
Oh, 100%.
I don't know of any other ingredient that does that, but we'll get to that later. I see you looking like you want to say something. Let's talk about, if the egg is not the star, if we're going to go, well, okay, it's the star in breakfast, but can it be the ultimate supporting actor? I say yes.
I would agree with that.
Give me some things that you like an egg on that makes that dish better.
Let me think.
And by the way, did we mention deviled eggs up top? I think that's another category of egg being the star.
Yep. Did you mention poached eggs?
Yeah, we mentioned poached.
Okay. So
supporting actor.
Supporting actor. Could it be maybe chicken fried rice?
Oh yeah, it's definitely in chicken fried rice. But I would say an over easy egg on top of fried rice is even better.
Yes, it is.
I would say a over easy egg on a burger makes that burger way better.
And I
think the
don't
over easy
like
egg. Here's a big statement. You ready?
Yeah.
This is going to make you go, "What are you talking about?"
Okay.
Over easy egg on a burger greater than bacon on a burger.
Yeah, I wouldn't agree with you on that.
Do you disagree with that?
Yes.
You do?
I kind of do. Okay. So I don't like all sloppy burgers. So I would definitely choose bacon over a burger.
Well, I don't mind getting a little dirty to eat a really good burger and an egg with that silky yolk all over the...
And you all keep saying it's great. I just haven't had it and just not something I want to try.
Okay. We did also mention over fried rice, but I would also say I don't know that you like this, but your son and myself, I don't think you've tried it, but your son and me, one of our favorite things when we have your fantastic cheese enchiladas is to put over easy eggs on top.
Yep.
And I know we've had friends come over for that dinner, that meal of cheese enchiladas. And we tell them, hey, you got to put a little fried egg on top, a little over easy egg. And they go, what?
I know.
Go, just try it. And everybody who tries it says
they love it.
Makes it better. Again, eggs are the best.
Right.
Yeah.
And you want to know something? I have not tried that.
How about steak and eggs? I think steak and eggs is one of those that used to be really popular. I think it's just kind of faded away for some reason. Maybe once in a while you'll hear somebody make steak and eggs for breakfast, but I don't think I see that too much anymore. I don't even think I see it too much on restaurant menus anymore.
Well, I'm going to say I think maybe you've changed your palate on steak and eggs. But again, we've never been big steak and eggs.
Yeah, but when we go to breakfast places, you don't see it on the menu.
Well,
I don't, but I do like it. There are times,
I'm sure it's
not
there.
opposed to it. If people are still eating it, hey, steak and an egg, beautiful thing.
Right.
Toast and eggs. I think about pasta and eggs, either the egg helping make that pasta or the egg on top of the pasta.
Well, yeah. And you mentioned steak and eggs, and a friend of ours just recently they had chicken fried steak?
Well, that was a breakfast dish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
or are you talking more like a dinner?
No. I'm just saying you don't see anybody order. We're going back to steak and eggs, everybody. You don't see people go. It used to be back in the day. You'd go, I'll take a 6 ounce ribeye with 2 over easy eggs, or a New York strip with 2 over easy eggs, and some pan fried potatoes. And you don't see that, or I don't see it. I don't see it on menus, and I don't see people making it at home. We haven't made it at home, so I'm just saying steak and eggs is a thing, but I just don't think it's as popular as it used to be for whatever reason.
You might be right on that.
Of course I am. What do you? Come on.
You're funny.
So no, I think the egg as a supporting actor. You think about ramen. How much do you like that? Yes. I don't know how they marinate that egg, that brown egg, with that soft yolk. It's not a hard boiled egg. It's like a soft boiled egg. I mean,
that's good.
When I order a bowl of ramen, I ask for an extra egg. It's an extra half an egg, but that is a tasty bite when you get that egg.
That is really good.
Yeah.
Yes.
So as a supporting actor, it helps elevate a lot of the dishes that we love. It really does.
You're absolutely right, because we just went to have some Thai food not too long ago, and we had some basil chicken dish with rice and chicken, and they put that egg on there, and wow.
Thai basil chicken.
That's it, Thai basil chicken. We
got one over easy egg on the rice, and we said next time, ask for an extra egg.
We did.
The rice it got in was so much better than the rice that didn't get a little egg yolk.
Correct.
Yeah. You're making my point for me, Sandra.
I am. I'm not opposed to eggs on certain dishes.
Not opposed to eggs. The egg is the greatest ingredient there is. It's as a star, as a supporting actor, and we're going to get into some other things that make the egg the GOAT. And that would be, the egg is a culinary backbone. You have any idea what I mean by that?
No. What do you mean?
Well, pasta carbonara. You can't make it without eggs unless you want to use cream. And we all know.
We don't use cream.
We don't use cream. But pasta carbonara with that pecorino cheese and the egg yolks, whip them together, a little black pepper in there.
A little magic.
You put that in the pasta and the guanciale when it comes out of the skillet. Man, a little pasta water, you get this creamy, delicious dish. And to that point, to make fresh pasta, you got to have eggs.
Yep.
How about this? Eggs as a emulsifier. I mean, think about it for binders, for thickeners. I mean, it does a lot of things. When I think emulsifiers, guess the number one thing I think of?
What?
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. Oh.
That's egg yolks and some olive oil.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah. Thinking about making a aioli.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think about making sauces like hollandaise.
Yes. Okay. Hollandaise. Yes.
You're forgetting how important. You can't make that without. You can't make it. Egg.
Yes. You're right. I mean, hollandaise is just all about the egg.
Making cakes. We think about baking.
The binder.
Well, not just the binder, but it does a lot of things. It adds structure. It adds some moisture. It's leavening. Mm-hmm. It's got this richness about it.
You know what? I think you're right. I think the egg may be the GOAT of all.
It is the GOAT of all ingredients. I mean, delicious on its own, but when it's not the shining star, it's critical in whatever you're making. If you don't have it, it falls apart.
Yes, it does. And if you're allergic to eggs, I feel sorry for you.
I feel sorry for Guy Fieri, who just doesn't like eggs.
He doesn't know what he's missing.
I think he does. It just, for whatever reason, he doesn't like eggs. He's the only person I've ever
Could be
heard
a mental thing.
I don't know of anybody who's allergic to eggs.
I do.
What?
The girl that I work with, she is.
Can she eat chicken?
Okay, this is the funny thing. She realized she was allergic to eggs, and I don't know if it was during pregnancy or after pregnancy, because she could eat eggs prior to. Now, if you cook it in a cake, once it's been cooked like that, baked in something, she's fine. But just scrambled eggs or carbonara, she breaks out.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. But if it's been cooked or something like that, then she's fine. But this happened, I believe, either during pregnancy or after one of her pregnancies. I can't remember how it happened, but she was, like, I can't believe I'm allergic to eggs.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of that. I'm just kind of somewhat questioning that.
No, she enjoys eggs, but she goes that
maybe it's something else really she's bad. Putting in eggs.
I don't know.
I want to feed her some eggs and see her break out.
No, don't do that. That's not nice.
Who is this at your work?
I'm not going to tell you.
Darn it. Next time they come over.
No.
I'm telling you. Let me ask you this. Is it fair to say in the egg we trust? The egg is...
I would say so. We can
that egg. Got you on board that easy?
Yeah. You know what? Going through all this, I'm like, you know what? You're onto something here. Yeah. I agree.
If aliens came to Earth and asked, what's the one ingredient that defines the human race? Would we hand them an egg?
I don't know.
Is that a little bit of a stretch?
Because we'd be selling out.
You got eggs for breakfast. You got eggs for lunch. We would say dinner, you can also have egg. I mean, egg is everywhere for
sure.
us. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't tell any of that.
What's that?
I wouldn't tell any aliens any of that. Why would I show them our weakness?
Why is that a weakness?
If they take over and they take our eggs, then what are we going to do for breakfast?
Your imagination's going all kinds of places. It was they're friendly aliens.
Oh, okay.
And they just, why are you assuming that they would be mean and bad?
Well, I don't know.
And take over and take our eggs.
Seen too many movies.
They just simply want to know, well, what's the one ingredient that defines the human race? Your buddy, old friend, old pal. And you would say, the egg. The egg defines us.
The eggs.
Right?
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Would you?
I don't know if it defines us, but.
Would you agree that basically anything you put an egg on, it makes it better?
Yeah. Well, most anything, yes.
I'm trying to think of something where I'd go, no egg, please. Can I tell you? Don't get crazy, Sandra. Of course it goes on cereal. Silly question. Boy, I will even tell you that when I make biscuits and gravy, most people just get their biscuits or gravy, slop it on. Some people will go, well, I'll take a little scrambled egg with that. Okay. And they put it on the side. Where do I put my scrambled egg?
You put it right on top of everything.
Right on top of that biscuit, and then put that gravy over the top of the biscuit and the egg, and it's a beautiful bite. I mean, to the point I just said, it makes everything better. Yeah. Here's the other thing.
Yeah.
The egg, it shows up everywhere. I'm talking about around the globe.
Really?
In so many cuisines, and it's not just an ingredient in a lot of these different cuisines, these different dishes from around the world. It's the main ingredient. It's the point. And why don't we talk about a few of these, global dishes where the egg is the star of their dishes?
Okay. Let's do it.
In Italy.
Oh, well,
we already mentioned that. That would be the first one because eggs make that dish. I mean, that's what it's all about. How about the Italian frittata? I know somebody who likes a frittata.
I love a frittata.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fresh eggs pasta. You got to have that fresh pasta. You're just using flour and some egg yolks. Yeah. Beautiful thing. How about in France where you've got the French style omelet? You got mayonnaise, you got hollandaise, you got the croquette.
Yep.
These are baked eggs with cream and butter and herbs. I mean, this is a very...
You know what else? You use eggs. I'm just thinking right now because you were mentioning those things from France. I was just thinking, a lot of the times you just dip in the egg whites because we've been talking a lot of the egg yolk, but we use a lot of
whites
the
are
egg
there for a little
whites.
structure, but they bring no flavor.
They don't, but it's all used together.
No. You're right because we might separate the yolks, use the yolks for one thing, and the whites to make our meringue,
right? Or
to lighten up a batter so it gets a little airy and lighter and fluffier,
right? So,
man, you're helping me make my case.
Well, you're
Sandra,
welcome.
The goat.
You're welcome.
Yeah. If you go to Spain, I don't know what huevos rotos are. Fried eggs broken over potatoes and cured meats. Sounds like our skillet.
That's what I would say.
Yeah, an American skillet. It kind of when I see huevos, obviously.
What did it say?
Rotos. And ROTOS. Fried eggs broken over potatoes and cured meats.
So I'm thinking the potato is there. You're going to crack the egg in the pan and you're scrambling it up in the pan with the potatoes and cured meats.
Oh, it cooks with it?
That's what I'm thinking, but I'm not sure.
You know what? We will have to look up that recipe and maybe give that a shot.
That's what I'm thinking. But I could be totally wrong.
And then they make a tortilla espanola, which is eggs, potatoes, olive oil. Nothing else is needed. Never heard of that.
No, I don't think I haven't heard of it.
And, the United Kingdom, we get over to where Britain is, there's a couple of dishes that just stand out. One, the Scotch egg. This is that pub food, right?
Yes.
That hard-boiled egg, usually soft-boiled is the way I like it, in sausage, battered and fried. I mean, Scotch egg. But maybe the greatest dish of all time when it comes to eggs is introduced by the Brits for us, the United Kingdom.
What is it?
Eggs Benedict.
Oh, that's from the United Kingdom?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, why did I think that was always French?
Did you think that was French?
Yes.
Well, they have a French component, which is hollandaise.
Oh, maybe could that be why?
I'm sure it's
I didn't know that was from there.
That Eggs Benedict with that hollandaise, it's kind of that egg on egg excellence.
You're absolutely right, because it's egg two ways.
Yeah. You got it poached in the sauce, the yolky sauce. And then, of course, the Asian culture. I mean, they go crazy with eggs. There's all kinds of eggs that they use, from Korea to China to Japan, all over South Asia, India.
India?
Yeah.
Indian food?
Oh, of course.
What Indian food?
Egg curry.
I've never heard of that.
Anda brohi, which is spiced scrambled eggs. Masala omelet, street food staple.
Really?
Yeah,
well, that's some interesting food I'm going to need to try.
There's another dish from, is it from Africa? I think it's from, let me see here.
Okay, so here's a question while you look for that. Are we talking all chicken eggs, or are there other eggs you're thinking of too?
I'm talking chicken eggs for the most part.
Okay.
I mean, that's the common denominator. When I mention all of these dishes, that's the egg everybody's using. What's the dish from Africa? Shakshuka, something like that, where the eggs are poached in this spicy tomato pepper kind of sauce.
Well, you got me. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think it's shashuka.
Shashuka.
Yeah, North African.
You've had
I believe. I've had it. I've made it. It's been several years.
Did I like it?
You loved it.
Okay.
You absolutely loved it. I might have to make it again and refresh your memory.
Absolutely. If I
Now,
loved it, yes.
Let's put my wife on the spot because she is Mexican. And so we're going to go to Mexico. Give me 3 dishes that are famous, where eggs are the star.
Huevos rancheros.
Number 1, yeah.
Migas.
Not migas, but they do have chilaquiles with an egg.
Chilaquiles.
Very similar dish.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then you have enchiladas, which is what I love. And to be honest with you, that's where I discovered that.
I don't do that.
I know you don't, but it's still a Mexican tradition. I never heard of this until...
It is a Mexican tradition to put eggs on your enchiladas?
Absolutely. They're even telling you it's in Mexico. And when you and I used to go across the border when we lived in El Paso, that's where I discovered it. The people on the El Paso side never even offered you that at a Mexican restaurant.
No.
When I went to Mexico and the waiter asked, "Do you want a huevo on there?" And I went, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Oh, we put an over easy egg on the enchiladas." And I went, "Bring it on."
Is that how long you've been eating
Darren that? And I did that. Darren Ford.
I don't remember.
That was 20, 30 years ago.
I know you've eaten them, but I didn't
So
realize
then every time we would go to a restaurant in El Paso, guess what I would ask for?
Yeah.
And they'd go, the gringo knows. He knows.
Uh-huh.
He's a well-traveled young man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, if you had to think about the United States, we haven't even talked about that. Some egg dishes. So, they say dinner-style eggs with like a hash. I guess, are they talking about like a...
potato hash, like diced up potatoes?
I don't know. I call those like a skillet. Yeah, that's what I call it, where you got potatoes and some sausage and bacon and maybe a little sauce and cheese on top, throw a couple eggs over, mix it all up and enjoy.
I would call that a skillet, and that sounds pretty good.
Here's one of my favorites, egg salad.
Oh.
I always say it's a sandwich that's underrated.
Yes. I love it.
Deserves more love. Sandwich. Egg salad sandwich. And quite honestly, double the eggs, and not just, you can go with the standard, very simple recipe of making a deviled egg, but the versatility here to add some other things, to get some other proteins involved, to build this kind of unique and tasty deviled egg. You can play with that. And then, of course, the fried egg on the burger. That's just an American staple. I wonder if other cultures do that.
Put a fried egg on their burger?
Yeah. Burgers are everywhere now. I would bet they probably do.
You think?
I think. I don't know. Maybe not. You don't think they would?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
They like eggs. We've already determined that.
Yeah, but I don't think a lot of people would have thought of putting an egg on their burger.
Guess how I've made eggs before? On a pizza.
Yeah.
A breakfast
Yes,
pizza.
you have.
Good way to use an egg. Absolutely a good way to use an egg. And it's a fun bite when you have a group coming over for, we're in that holiday season now, and you're trying to, casseroles, egg casseroles. We make those. I was getting ready to start,
yes.
breakfast pizzas are good when
Egg
you have
casseroles.
the holidays and people over, but the egg casseroles that we'll do with crescent rolls, and you whip up all these scrambled eggs, you put it in there with a bunch of meat, and you bake it in the
casseroles.
oven. Jeez.
Absolutely.
Egg casseroles.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the United States, I looked up the top 20 uses for eggs in the United States, and we'll just run through them real quick. Number 1, scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
Now, I'm still going to tell you, I think people need to show some respect to the eggs and start learning to cook these right. I mean, I do not order scrambled eggs when we go out anywhere because nobody knows. I mean, they just don't know how to cook them. They're just terrible. Learn how to cook a proper scrambled eggs.
I'm just going to say, if you're going out for eggs, expect it not to be the way you would cook it at home. Unless.
You mean trash?
No.
Edible, but not good.
No.
Well, that's what it is for me.
Eggs. Well, that's you. I already know what
because
I'm
I have
gonna
standards.
Get.
Oh, wait, hold on. That doesn't look good for me. Jeez. That didn't come out right. You have standards,
there you go.
too. You have high standards.
Very high.
Top 20 uses for eggs in the USA. Scrambled eggs, fried eggs, including over easy, medium, or whatever. Omelets, hard-boiled eggs, so deviled eggs, things like that. I don't know why breakfast sandwiches would be a category, but that's one dimension. Making a breakfast sandwich.
Right.
I mean, listen, if you're going to have a nice croissant and you're going to put a piece of cheese on there with some bacon and either scrambled egg or a medium over easy egg where you kind of break that yolk, flip it, let it sit for about 20 seconds and put it on so that on that sandwich you still get that yolky creaminess, but it's not just running everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
If you took the egg off that sandwich, do you still want it?
No, of course not.
That's how powerful the egg is. It makes you turn your head and go, I don't want to eat it now.
No.
That's how good the egg is. So, yeah, I forgot about breakfast sandwiches, breakfast burritos, breakfast tacos. I mean, the places you can go with eggs.
Yeah,
Goat.
The
it's the goat. Let me ask you something. You like French toast? You like pancakes? You like waffles?
I know. They all
Can't
have
have
eggs.
them. Can't have them unless you like eggs.
I know.
Man, it's just, how about a quiche?
I like a quiche.
Do you like a quiche or a frittata better?
I like a frittata better.
You don't like the crust?
Correct.
Okay. What about making things like meatloaf or crab cakes? Guess what you got to have?
Yeah, you got to have eggs.
Got to have the egg. So the egg is ice cream, custards, got to have eggs. I mean, I'm telling you, the egg
is in everything.
It's the incredible edible egg. You heard that before? Huh?
Yeah.
Where have you heard it before?
I don't remember, but I know I've heard it before.
Here's a fun thing. If ranking the importance of eggs. So if eggs disappeared, who's affected first? What's the order of things that are just that hurts you? So they list baking. I go, okay,
for
that
sure.
makes sense. All kinds of baking, sauces and emulsions. Breakfasts are gone, pastas are gone, custards are gone. Breading and frying. I even forgot about that.
Breading and frying. Well,
Because you do an egg wash. You do your flour, an egg wash, and then into either more flour or into panko or something.
So if eggs disappeared, we're screwed.
Eggs disappear, we are screwed. So,
save the chickens.
What would you say? If you're going to have a breakfast egg, give me your favorite style of egg. And by the way, let me explain to people now that I'm bringing this up. My wife calls it her version of a scrambled egg, and it's the most ridiculous thing. It's just a destroyed over easy egg.
Stop it.
What is it? Explain to the folks what you do. Go ahead. Give us some feedback. Fire away. Hit us up on socials. Email us. Everything's in the description of this podcast. Tell the folks how you make your egg. Your scrambled eggs.
It's all subjective. It's how I've grown up.
This is not subjective.
It's how I've grown up eating my eggs, and it's how I like my eggs.
So tell them. They're waiting patiently.
Scrambled.
Tell them how your technique for scrambling.
Well, I wouldn't even say it's scrambling. It's probably more breaking the egg in the pan.
Yeah, screwing it up. So here, I'll just tell her.
You put it in the pan and
no, you say, Sandra, I want scrambled eggs. She goes, I'll make you a couple scrambled eggs. And you watch her, and she gets the skillets. She's got a little fat in there to cook this in. And you go, okay, well, why isn't she getting down a bowl? I mean, she's got to whip these eggs together and get those whites and yolks emulsified together. So I get a nice scramble on this egg. And you're watching her and going, what is she doing? She grabs an egg. She taps it on the counter. She cracks that egg right into the skillet. And you go, wait, I said scramble, not over easy. And then she does the same thing to that second egg. And you're going, what the hell is she doing? A little salt and pepper. And then she goes mad, ladies and gentlemen.
I scramble it in the pan.
You don't scramble it.
Yes,
you beat the crap out of these eggs. And I
scramble it in the pan.
It's just whites and yolks. And it looks, a tear
delicious.
Comes out of my eye and down my cheek. And I'm like, I'm sorry, little eggs. You deserved better than that.
I know Gordon Ramsay would just
He'd call you a donkey.
He'd be very upset with me.
He'd say, Sandra, let me see your scrambled eggs game. You would do that. And that would be something. But besides your version of scrambled, what's the best texture for a yolk? Do you like it hard?
No.
Do you like it just a little, just very little yolk kind of falling out? Nope. Or do you like it runny?
What I like is the whites to be cooked. Yeah. Yes. And then the yolk to be runny.
Okay. So over easy. Yeah, some people call that over medium.
I would call that over medium.
To me, over easy is you cook the egg on one side, you have that membrane sac in there, that's where those other whites are. Mm-hmm. So when I flip it, I break that membrane, let the white set. Once it's set, I pull it off.
I let it set probably a little bit more than you do.
You might be over medium almost.
I do.
I call it over easy. And, I think this is kind of subjective, the terms for the degree or the level of cooking you're doing.
You have to be sure when you go to a restaurant, you ask for over easy, you're getting the over easy that you cook at home versus the over easy that the restaurant thinks.
Yeah. Let's tell everybody, scrambled eggs. I'm low and slow. Give me the curds. Give me this creaminess in my egg. You're fast and burnt, right?
Not fast and burnt. It's fast and cooked. Burnt. I'm always in a hurry. I've got places to go.
It's got brown marks. It's got burnt marks all over it. It's fast and burnt. Hot and burnt.
It's not burnt.
I don't know.
It's cooked.
We've had guests over and they go, I got to eat those.
No, I don't ever feed them that.
You're right. It would be me cooking.
Yeah.
Are you okay with eggs for dinner? And I know your answer.
Yes.
We do breakfast for dinner all the time. Would you say pasta carbonara made the right way is the greatest pasta of all time? Or is there a pasta you enjoy more?
That's a very good question. I don't know if there's a pasta I enjoy more. I like pasta. So I can't say that I like one over the... Okay, yes. I like more of maybe a...
I was going to say, you're not a big red sauce person.
No, I'm not. I like more the olive oil or the lemon vinaigrette or something.
Vinaigrette, just lemon juice, you mean?
Lemon juice. More fresh.
Some capers.
Yes, more fresh than...
Okay. I think pasta carbonara is the greatest pasta.
I know you do.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Deviled eggs, overrated, undefeated? Well, I don't think they're overrated.
Undefeated.
I would agree. Would you ever eat egg whites only?
No.
What a silly question.
Unless it's in a meringue.
Yeah, absolutely not. Well, you still wouldn't eat it just like that. You're going to mix it into...
You'd eat the lemon meringue.
There's lemon in there.
It's on top of a there might be a little bit of lemon, but it's set on top of a lemon custard.
Okay. Well, I think we might put out some polls about eggs. I think that might be fun on some of our social media.
What poll are we doing?
Well, I think I've got a couple in mind, like the number one goat egg style.
So burnt and scrambled?
Would it be scrambled? Would it be fried? Would it be poached? Would it be in an omelet? What's the best way to utilize an egg as the star? Mm-hmm. What's the best use of an egg? Is it the breakfast plate, breakfast sandwich, baking, sauces and emulsions, stuff like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we'll have some ideas.
Okay.
We'll have some ideas. But
sounds good.
I wanted to do this podcast because I just think that eggs get overlooked. For the quality that they are, for what they bring to the culinary scene. Mm-hmm. I think they get way overlooked. And I think we need to do a better job of respecting the egg.
Oh, I agree.
Because, again,
we need them.
It's the GOAT. It is absolutely the GOAT. So when you really think about it, no ingredient works harder than the egg. It's for breakfast, right?
Right.
It's for lunch. Mm-hmm. It's for dinner.
Yep.
It's for desserts.
Yep.
It can be the star on the plate or invisible force holding everything together. Yeah. No argument there.
No argument.
Eggs create sauces. They provide structure, richness, lift, and texture, sometimes all in the same dish. I mean, let me tell you what you wouldn't have if you didn't have the egg.
What?
Creme brulee. There, that hits, folks. She is
I'm a big
all
creme
about
brulee.
Creme brulee.
Yes.
So every culture, they figured this out independently. Every kitchen relies on the egg. Take eggs away, and the entire cuisines around the globe fall apart. So it's simple. It's affordable. The egg is powerful.
Yes, it is.
We can't live without the egg. In the egg, we trust.
I agree.
Yeah. Respect the egg.
Yes, respect the egg.
One shell, infinite possibilities. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm in love with the egg.
I can tell.
If you and I might break up, I might start dating some chicken.
Okay. It was weird.
A little weird. That was a fun episode, Sandra. I got my my venting out. You know, like I said, Carter and I did an episode on the hot dog, and I really think the hot dog doesn't get as much love as it deserves. It's a versatile,
I like
fun
a hot
kind
dog.
of barbecue, backyard cook kind of thing.
Oh, will you put egg with a hot dog?
Oh, yeah.
Chop up the egg and
our nephews love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, see? Goes with everything. But no, this was a fun conversation. Yep. I appreciate my wife jumping on with me. We've enjoyed doing this. We appreciate everybody who listens to the podcast. And until our next episode of Bottles and Bites Without Borders, keep exploring the world. One bottle and one bite at a time.